Yugians, Warheart here. Got you saying so much now, calling you guys Yugians. It sounds corny, oh well. Welcome to my deck profiles. Now, I'm not here to tell you guys what to play. I'm just here to show off the decks that I find kind of interesting and I like. And if you guys want to steal my stuff, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I didn't make this. This is Konami stuff. I'm not gonna be a snarky guy who's doing a deck profile and like he knows everything, because I don't really care. I just play the game. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Been liking it since I was like 10 years old and 20 something years old today. So yeah, the game stuck with me a lot. It was kind of something I did in my spare time, as I said in my last video, when I wasn't watching wrestling or watching Dragon Ball or something like that, or playing Mario on the damn Nintendo. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. I had the real life cards. But if you want to hear all that story, that's for that last video. For the people who want to see the decks, you come to the right video. Here's my Cyberse deck. I'm going ahead and show you guys replay. Go ahead and get the entertaining part out of the way. And if you guys want to sit through me talking about, I'm not gonna go and say, like I said, I'm not gonna be a snarky guy who acts like he knows everything. I just play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just to enjoy the decks I'm playing, and I don't mind getting competitive over it, but I'm not going to try to explain in depth how great every card works in the deck. Now I will explain some of the combos as the replays go on. So you want to kind of banish him, Bouncer Lord, with Sidnet Backdoor or Dual Antebellum, which is a card that I will probably explain in the video if he doesn't come up in my hand. But it kind of like, once he's banished, you can special summon a Cyberse monster from your hand. And who you really, your main target you want to special summon is Doggo Acorn, which is missing from my deck profile because this game just randomly bugs out and deletes cards. So I had to go back and get them. But Doggo Acorn is the best target off his banish effect. You don't really want to, special summon them because they most likely want to be normal summon. So for the new Cyberse players, this is a new addition to the deck. He is an awesome card. He kind of took the deck from like, you okay, special summon, to, man, this dude is a fucking awesome card because he's not a once per turn card. Well, not a once per turn. He's a once per turn card. He's not a once per duel card. So I go ahead and go into my decode talker. My final dramas. I know you guys like to see that meta shit. Some people like to come to the deck, come to the video and they're like, man, this deck ain't good. It's not fighting the meta. To be honest, yeah, it's not really fighting the meta, so you can't really test out against. You can't really tell what's going on in this video as, hey, this deck, this deck could be possibly the greatest deck and win tournaments, events, that kind of stuff. But it can do some stuff. I'll tell you that, it can do some stuff. So don't sleep on this deck, because once they got the main character, you know how they are. The main character always wins. Funny thing of this, right quick, he banishes him. I don't mind because I get another Bouncer Lord, which I'm kind of regretting that I played my Doggo Acorn earlier because I could have special summoned him, got a token. But it works out in the end because I get to go into a Proxy Dragon, into an Encode Talk. He banishes him, and once I get him to commit to that, I just Dark Hole and then revive the Doggo. Now, using this guy, you don't want to revive him. You most likely want to revive Stack Reviver, which should come up in this duel. If he doesn't, Stack Reviver. I will explain all this stuff in the video just because if you don't know at all what any Cyberse cards are, you most likely want to pop him out the graveyard with Stack Reviver. If you didn't use his effect already, you can get that one off to special summon again. And Dotscaper. You don't want to do Doggo because his effect is negated. So I think I should get Stack Reviver in this game, but if I don't, I'll explain. Like I said, I'll show you who I'm talking about in the video. So Boot Vanguard, another great card because this deck is very token based, which is why I run a lot of token based cards like Scapegoats. I'm a Joey fan as also. That's the reason why I run it, because I love I love Joey even though his deck sucked or whatever. He wasn't that great. He wasn't the main character. I like like his deck for what it was. here we go. That's the card I'm talking about right there. Let me pause. Stack Reviver. This card right here is an awesome card. If it wasn't once per duel, it would make this deck just crazy. But it's a once per duel effect. I understand why. If it's sent to the graveyard with a Cyberse monster, you can special summon that one back. Doggle is a great card to summon back. Cyberse Gadget is a great card to summon back. Or even Balancer Lord to get his effect off if you didn't use it already. Awesome card right here. Now you can't summon Link monsters back, so level 4 or lower Cyberse monsters, you can't summon Link monster, nothing like that. But you can summon any level 4 or lower ones back, so these are the kind of main targets right here. And Doggle Acorn. Awesome card. If you don't have it in the deck, don't run that at 2 or nothing like that, but run that 1 because you only can use it once per duel. And you can search it off ROM Clouder, which I'm surprised I didn't get in this duel and I have 3. But let's go and get back to the deck profile. I'm gonna try to sound, like I said, snarky over this shit. I kind of misplayed right here because I should have went to Security Gardener next to him and then put my Encode Talker over here. That would have had a code link that I could have banished the card with Trigate Wizard, but I still want to do it. So Jamas can do some crazy things, but not that duel. The guy probably was new with him because he didn't actually have any like boss monster or anything like he was trying to summon. He was just, just spamming them out. So this is gonna show up this card right here. I know people are not really, you guys are not really into the whole turn pass. That's kind of Yu-Gi-Oh that I came from. So one turn and people was just not on my mind. But that's how you had to think in Yu-Gi-Oh. And I don't know if Cyberse can one turn. I haven't one turn people like that too many times in Cyberse unless they just had a bad hand. And most likely after that it was just scoop and quit, which not gonna get on in this video, but that's getting on my nerves, man. Stop quitting in Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Not good. Dumb. Stop doing this shit. Anyways, Link Rebo into Proxy Dragon because he's not Pacific, so when he's not Pacific, you can abuse tokens and stuff like that, and that's what players will do. So I think it's a good fit in this deck, Scapegoat, because you can go into Proxy Dragon, which I probably run 2 of. If you're not trying to use Honeybot, I'd probably run 2 of him instead of Honeybot. Or, you can take out a Security Dragon, which I don't know why you want to do that. It's a free send back to the hand firewall, kind of like mini firewalls. So I don't know why you would not run him, but I'd probably run 2 of the Proxy Dragon just because you can summon him out Scapegoat tokens and token cards, period. So now he Scar Writes me. Now this threw me off because a lot of players don't use Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. They most likely use, they go to level 8 is not Stardust anymore, is now Crystal Wing. They kind of threw me off when he did that, but luckily I had Ricotta Live inside of that back door, so I get both of my monsters back. And the great thing about Power Code Talker is a new Link monster that kind of is disappearing from the deck profile if I sent an unknown card, just like Doggle, is he's not a once per turn effect. And like I told you guys, when it's not once per turn, it can be abused. So I'm able to go into Honeybot, go into Rom Clouder's effect to bring him back, negate his effect, and of course, the guy just scoops. So hate that about Yu-Gi-Oh, but like I said, can't control and can't let these people stop me from playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So now let me into the deck profile. I'm not gonna go through every single thing and try to sound, like I said, smart, but I will tell you guys why I run these cards right here that you don't really, they're not Cyberse. People like said these turn 1 boards, like with Clear Wing, Nichiria Beast. I seen somebody said that shit up, dude. I was done. Clear Wing, Nichiria Beast, and set a Nichiria monster, Nichiria Barkion. So stop me from playing traps, monster effects, and spell cards. Then I seen somebody set up a Osman Tyranno. It's a little dinosaur that negates spells and trap cards and monster effects. So it's a free negator. And then also Clear Wing. And I'm like, oh, I'm done. So I put in Spear Mode just to throw that stuff out the deck. But you cannot get over, basically by playing your spell and track cards, which this what these are for. But obviously people are trying to take those. Konami is trying to take the relevancies of those away from you, because if you can't Reganki or Dark Hole anything, or even evenly match something, how are you supposed to even play the Yu-Gi-Oh? So I put in raw spirit mode. A lot of people don't use this card anymore. Seen a lot of him like 2 years ago. But this card should be in pretty much every day because people love trying to OTK and one turn kill. And you can just throw all that stun out the throw all that stun out the field and just start playing. You have to wait till next turn, but if you got some special summon cards, you can start playing. I throw them off, and if I had one of these guys in my hand, I pass and just set that, and then I pop off the next turn. So that I run 3 match because this card is, like I said, if they don't have a counter for this, and they went all ape shit on the board with stun, but they don't have an answer for this amazing card, and they probably 100% of the time quit because they're like, you fucking dick, you shit, you suck at the game, and all this crap. Because you pretty much exposed their weakness. They didn't have defense, they just had straight offense and stun. So that's pretty much all the cards that are not Cyberse. This is the card I was talking about that is another great target to banish Bouncer Lord, or you can banish him to get his effect. Is only used once per duel, so to keep that in mind, don't spam too much of him. But he is the best card. Balance a Lord. That's why he's a Lord. It's another way to banish him against effective special summon. So that's why I run one of him, and he can work in the graveyard and the hand. So you could kind of like throw him and this card right here to the graveyard with Link Slayer, and you won't really miss him too much because they can work out the graveyard. So that's pretty much it for the deck profile. All these cards are kind of self-explanatory. Rescue Ferret, just something I was trying. It's good to summon. Got one link marker open. You can summon this card and put him in the graveyard. And then if one of your link monsters get dark hold or hit by a card effect, destroys, you can bring him back. And discard a spell to bring one of them back if he stays on the field. If you have 2 slots open, you can pop out Stack Revival, which is an instant graveyard revival once per duel, and Balance the Lord, which is an additional normal summon. So you would kind of pop him to the graveyard for a level 2 link monster or whatever you got on the board, and then bring him back, and you get additional normal summon, and then you can do some crazy stuff with Cyberse Gadget or something like that, or Rob Clouder. So that's what I would use that for. And what else is another target? You can summon him and him, Doggle and Bootsangard, or Doggle and Link Slayer. So those are pretty much all the combos of that. This is just a Yusaku based extra deck, so you guys probably wouldn't run all Cyberse like this, but this is just what I decided to run. I like it pretty much. The only thing I would kind of need them to do is make a upgraded firewall. Like, not just make him just be able to bounce cards from the graveyard back to your hand. Make him have some kind of effect, like what's that card's name? Barrel Load. If you're not really familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh links, then look it up if you want to actually know what I'm talking about. But this is pretty much the deck. I love the firewall art, but I feel like he need to upgrade. But he'll probably get it after these Power Rangers or Talker monsters to get their upgrade, because they're missing the water one. They got the flame, the red one, the flame Power Code Talker, which is missing from the deck. But he's the 15 card. Just in case you look, you kind of like, which 15 your 15 card in this deck. Power Code Talker is missing because this game is buggy. So they're missing the water one. So I can't wait to see what he does. But we got the wind, the light, the dark, or purple. He might be getting a black one too. I don't know if that's supposed to be him, but it might be getting a black ranger or a divine. Like they like to do God, so it might be getting a divine decode talker monster or code talker monster, whatever you guys want to call him. So that's pretty much the deck profile. As always, take care, Yugians.